Audio Jungle. Audio
Good afternoon, everybody. We welcome you to yet another edition of our podcast. We thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here this evening. AMC Contest joined beside me is Brandon, Jose, Cody, and Jacob.
Hey, there he is.
I was gonna send you a fucking invite.
Well, you got beaten to it.
By you? Damn you piece of shit. Well, folks, it's been a week. The 4th of July has went through by. Neighborhoods officially have lost all their firework privileges until next month.
Cody, not next month, you dope. It's next year.
Yeah,
No. People will fly fireworks either in August or on Labor Day.
Cody, hold on. That's what I have to say. You know, first of all, it looks like as if Jose's been barbecuing because it looks like as if he's wearing an apron.
Chef Jose!
Hey.
Chef Jose.
Anyway,
Could you just shut up for a minute?
No.
Let me explain something.
Go ahead.
Brandon has his AC on, so that's why I threw this over me.
he's cold. Anyways, we were off last week to celebrate the 4th of July holidays. Hope everyone had a safe and fun 4th of July weekend and had a lot of fun. But sports never took a break, especially the MLB season. Especially the MLB season because we last weekend was, of course, MLB All-Star Weekend. We had a lot of fun, including last night because we had the home run derby, and it wasn't a memorable home run derby to say the least, but it was a historic home run derby. Because
let me say this, Jacob, because pretty much all night long, everyone was lining up. It was the baseball Bucks conga line.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was, and yes, indeed. But not everybody was singing the bats. Unfortunately, one guy, Mookie Betts, didn't get the memo. But we got to say congratulations to Vladimir Guerrero Jr. of the Toronto Blue Jays on winning the home run derby and actually making history because him and his father, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., becoming the first ever father-son duo to actually win the home run derby in MLB history. I thought it was going to be the Griffey's to do it, but I was wrong.
Ken Griffey Sr. has never won the home run derby.
But Junior did it, but Senior didn't.
Yeah. Now let me say something real quick, Jacob, because I was reading this on ESPN. They was discussing it. A grand total of 341 home runs was hit last night.
Man, the bats were singing in the Emerald City.
Yeah,
just be glad it wasn't the Colorado Rockies doing it.
Hold on, Cody, because in the first round, Julio Rodriguez hit 41 home runs in the first round.
Damn.
Are you sure it's not the second round?
It was the first. It was the first round. I forgot who was playing against in the first round, but he hit 41 home runs. And the player from the Tampa Bay Rays, he hit
Randy Arozarena.
Yeah, he hit 24 home runs in the first round. And, of course, he hit 23 home runs in the championship, but he came up short because Vlad hit 25. So,
indeed.
Balls was just leaving T-Mobile Park in a hurry.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed. This up because the drought is over.
What do you mean?
Chicago Cubs last week beat New York.
Of course, the Cubbies did get a win before the All-Star break happened.
No, there's one thing that I saw on Twitter that I just had I had to laugh my ass off when this happened. I called her. I sent you it. That's what I was talking about before the show yesterday. They injected a player, and the umpire from the Cubs were pissed.
Oh, really? Really?
Hey, give me a second, because while I try
Ejected
to...
a player for the Cubbies.
hang on a second.
Someone in the bar just telling me you want a shot of whiskey. I said no.
Oh, you're funny.
Here, okay, let me see if this is what you're talking about.
Game already, Michael. Wow. Alex McKay had heard enough. You got one game before the break. You're that bad already? Wow.
That's probably the best lines I've ever heard.
Yep.
Of course it's Angel Hernandez. That goddamn umpire is. God, he's the worst umpire in Major League history.
Oh, man.
That dude cannot do anything right, whether it comes to bad calls or bad ejections. That dude can't do anything.
It kind of makes you wonder, how is he still having a job here in the MLB?
That's what I'm wondering.
Seriously, this dude can't do anything. Seriously.
Now, let me get back to what I was saying about the home run derby.
Go.
Like I said, because the balls was leaving T-Mobile Park in a hurry. You thought for a moment there that NASA moved out to Seattle and opened up a launch pad. I mean, it's just so many. I mean, you talk about shooting stars, just go pew, pew.
No. We're shooting balls. Not in the face.
No, there were screamers. And with the home run derby now closing up, of course, tonight we got the All-Star game coming up tonight. First pitch in about under an hour tonight.
Yeah, and here's the crazy part: both people starting off are first-time starters.
Yeah, first timers starting off.
For the National League, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks' ace, Zach Gallen.
Yeah, Zach Gallen will be up.
And for the American League, here's a shocker. Former Houston Astro, now in pinstripes, Garrett Cole.
That's a shocker. Garrett Cole finally gets to be an all-star. Which honestly, it should have been a long time ago. Honestly, with how good he is.
Yeah, I think also, especially with now that we're in the All-Star break, and I know you and Tree posted a video.
Tree did his annual This Week in Sports Ball MLB All-Star break. He talked about how the Astros had a rough start, and honestly he said talk about how they had a little bit of a hanger, but he talked about how it's just been a bad string of bad luck, injuries and all that shit. Like, it's kind of expected, every team has a championship hangover, but sometimes it's just bad luck, It's just like okay, either you just have a bad string of losses or something like that, but injuries is just something you just can't predict, especially when you're playing 163 games,
Yeah, that is true. And also, another thing to consider, there are some teams that did surprisingly well at the start of the season. Then there are some teams that have been big disappointments. Looking at you, Mets. But,
yep.
I think that,
Well, there's a few things with the Mets that just happened. Well, number one, Scherzer and Verlander.
Yeah, Scherzer and Verlander. Yeah, of course.
Both of them, they're kind of showing their ages a little bit.
Yeah, Father Time is catching up to them fast.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, if you're looking at those two, you gotta wonder, can they find the way during this second half of the season?
Yeah, during the second act of the season.
If so, guess where they're going to be ending up?
Whoa, Mets.
In the wild cards.
Well, I think that's if they could get to the wild cards, because right now they're sitting in fourth place in the
NL East.
Ooh, speaking of the standings, we do this every month. We got to look at June.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
He's jumping the gun way too much. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's okay.
He had too much. Listen to me. He had too much caffeine.
I had Smirnoff last week. Shut up.
That's a problem.
Anyway,
Listen to me. You
ladies
should
and
switch.
gentlemen,
You should lay off the alcohol or switch to decaf now.
Well,
Jose, you gave me a
hold
badge
on,
to drink a water
hold
G
on,
Fuel.
hold on.
Anyways,
Wait.
Carter, go.
hold on.
Well, if you're going to take a drink, go ahead, take a drink. Doing this video from it's time for the 7th inning stretch, people.
Griffin will almost certainly be sent down to AAA Pawtucket. Strike 3, and he knew it.
You know why the Yankees always win, Frank?
Because they have Mickey Mantle?
No. It's because the other teams can't stop staring at those damn pinstripes.
I, for one, dream of an America where everybody knows that the bird is the word.
Reggie!
Hey, batter, 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 hey, batter, 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 hey, batter, batter. Duck!
What else can you say about these White Sox except, at least, they're not from Canada?
How are you not dead? I have no idea.
Ha! And he's out by an eyelash at third.
Papa Van, you ugly big being idol.
Get out of here, Haywood!
Loser.
Stop it, please, I beg you!
Terrible! Same speed ahead.
Don't you dare take the name of Texas in vain.
He's no machine. I didn't hear no bell. Get up, you son of a bitch. Mickey loves you.
You like jazz?
Looks like the Gus Buzz is out of gas.
Don't get too close now, Pop.
I just figured out why the Cubs lose every year. They got more talent in the stands than they do in the field.
One hit. That's all we got. One goddamn hit.
You can't say goddamn on the air.
Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
Oh, it's horrible, but you can't take your eyes away. It's like watching a monkey swallow a hand grenade.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Harry, the race has started. You let Snelly take the lead.
I just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you.
That sounds about right, honestly.
Yeah, I just want to point out how much I love the fact that the guy who did this edition of the 7th inning stretch ended the video by adding one of my favorite scenes from the movie Airplane.
Classic movie, by the way. Very classic movie. Highly
Absolutely.
recommended.
Now, let me ask this question, sticking to baseball. First of all, if you're an Angels fan, you're probably like that guy who poured gasoline on himself and tried to light himself on fire, saying goodbye, everybody, because man, Mike Trout is out, and now Shohei Ohtani is out.
What?
Yep.
It's let me check the news. Let me check the news. I gotta get.
Last I checked, he's going to be on the lineup.
Yep. Yep.
He's leaving the Angels.
No, he ain't leaving the Angels.
No, you dope.
No, it's just that he suffered an injury, but I guess the injury wasn't long term because he's playing tonight.
I guess he got lucky. Thank God.
Yeah, he's going to be in the lineup. He's just not going to pitch.
So he's a designated hitter.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Speaking of sticking with baseball because we had a lot going on. Early, not too long ago, we had, of course, the MLB draft, and had a lot of history made in the entry draft. Mainly to my reigning defending new national champion LSU Tigers. First time ever for my LSU Tigers. My boys went 1-2 in the draft as Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz went 1-2 in the draft. Paul Skeens went number 1 to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
And who had the second overall draft pick?
I need to remind myself that MLB draft. Here we go. MLB draft 2023. Let's see. Here we go. Order. See if I remember correctly. Okay, give me that. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Moron. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dylan Cruz went to the Nationals of Washington.
Well, well, okay then. Well, two teams that, but I ain't gonna say they're a dumpster fire because Kansas City and Oakland are still out there. But
well, we can't call them Kansas. We can't call them Oakland for a bit because of the fact that. Well, we can now officially say this until the commissioner gives them the blessing. The blessing. They are now officially on life support.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Jacob, because the commissioner just pointed out that the A's have already started on their relocation process.
Well, now the life support is now going down the hill. That means sooner. That means now the healing. Now the transition is about to begin.
Well,
think about Oakland and say hello to Vegas.
Well, let me finish. I was about to say let me finish for a second. But I think also, because Manfred brought this up during his press conference this morning, he brought up that the A's have started their relocation process and that they plan to break ground on the new stadium in Las Vegas next year, and they hope to move into it by 2027. Now, here's the catch: their lease with the Coliseum in Oakland, it ends next year.
Oh dear!
So far, there is no word on where the A's are going to play after next year, and then near temporary home. Maybe even if they had to use a minor league stadium, but that is something.
Hold on, I know Vegas has a minor league stadium. Hold on a minute, Vegas,
Las Vegas ballpark.
Yeah. The Las Vegas Aviators. They have a stadium. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know they have Vegas Aviators Stadium. Yeah, Las Vegas Park. Yeah, Las Vegas ballpark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's in downtown Summerlin, which is not that far. Hold on, I can actually get some images of the ballpark. It's got honestly, it looks a hell of a lot better than the Coliseum. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but it only holds about 10,000 people,
which is a lot better than what they're currently getting.
I mean, that is true. You have a point. And also keep this in mind: the Nevada State Legislature they basically approved funding for a $1.5 billion retractable roof, 30,000 seat excuse me, 30,000 seat arena. I mean, a stadium.
So basically, they're going the same route as, if I remember correctly, Houston, Arlington. I think Seattle does it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who else does a retractable stadium?
Toronto.
Toronto does it as well with the Sky Dome.
Mm-hmm. And
Miami. Yeah. So basically, those 5 stadiums as well because of the weather.
Mm-hmm. Well, don't forget about Arizona.
Oh yeah, Arizona as well. Yeah, with Chase Stadium.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So here's the thing, though. I mean, you hate to see it that it's happening to Las Vegas, but it's happening.
But unfortunately, you have to blame on a lot of contributing factors, mainly the city of Oakland, the owners.
I mean, that's true. I mean, like I said, you don't want to see it. You hate to see it, but
unfortunately, it was bound to happen.
Mm-hmm. It was going to happen sooner or later. Now, also, we need to talk about while we was out, we saw not one, but 2 no-hitters. One was a perfect game from the Yankees.
Yeah, the Pinstripes had history made in Oakland as
Domingo Germán.
Germán became the 24th player in MLB history to throw a perfect game.
Here's something that's significant.
Okay, and the first Yankee to do so since 1999, the last year of the 20th century to do so. And the first man since 2012 when King Felix Hernandez did it with the Seattle Mariners.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but what's the last Yankee to pitch the perfect game? Was that David Wales?
David Cone.
Yeah, David Cone back in 1999.
Thank you. But
Now, here's the crazy part about this, if I may. Domingo Germán. Not only that he's the 24th pitcher to hit the perfect game, but he is the first Dominican-born pitcher to do so.
Yes, that is also his historic. The first man from the Dominican Republic to throw a perfect game. That is historic in itself. And here's the thing: the DR is known for bringing home to bring in amazing players as well. We always said that that Latin America is known to bring home amazing players. We've always talked about Cuba bringing in amazing players. Puerto Rico bringing amazing players. Guatemala, Mexico, freaking. But also, we cannot bring disrespect to a freaking Dominican Republic as well. But we always talk about the hitters. We cannot disrespect the pitchers. The aces coming from the DR is amazing. You know.
Yeah. Now, also, I think it was on Sunday we saw the Detroit Tigers pitching staff put together a no hitter.
Oh yeah.
So that was very, very impressive. Now, let me explain to you my surprising team so far this season, and you really there was a whole lot of them. Baltimore is in second place right now in the AL East.
You know, believe it or not, the urinating tree actually talked about this in his All-Star break video. He actually, when he went to Baltimore, he says you got to love the prospect of a long-term rebuild actually bearing fruit. Okay, and this is what he means by that with Baltimore. This is what he want. This is something he likes to see. Okay, because he's been giving Baltimore hell in a handbasket, giving them flack. With them at this long-term rebuild, but now that he's seen them actually bearing fruit and seen them actually giving a chance to possibly go, maybe making a wild card berth or maybe something better, this actually makes him putting a smile on his face. You know.
You know something, Jacob? This is shades of what Houston did.
Yeah. He talked about that with Houston. You know.
This is shades of what Houston did. Because Houston tanked for God knows forever until they got to the point where they're competitive. And, once they got competitive, they start winning games. I'm talking about winning games in a bunch.
Yeah, winning games, making it to the playoffs, going deep, finally maybe going deep, making appearances to the World Series, winning a World Series.
2 of them.
Winning a World Series or 2, you know?
Absolutely. So, and we're not even going to talk about garbage. But that's beside the point.
Yeah.
But I think so you got to give Baltimore credit, and I tell you another team that's doing surprisingly well, Arizona, the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk it that the Diamondbacks would be at this point battling the Dodgers for first place in the NL West.
Something tells me they've been stewing, building up their working in their chemistry, start getting their venom ready to go in the West. You know.
Yeah. And keep in mind, as I mentioned beforehand, this is without Madison Bumgarner.
Yeah, without Thor. You know.
No,
imagine if Thor is
Noah Syndergaard.
Oh, that's Noah Syndergaard. Yeah, you're right. Imagine if Bumgarner is healthy and is actually in his stride. That's scary. Okay.
Absolutely. Now I give you some teams that's a little bit disappointing that's going on this point. We already spoke about the Mets, so we ain't gonna keep on.
Yeah, we already glazed over that.
Yeah, but I give you another team that's not doing very well. That's disappointing. The Padres. I mean,
so much potential, so much talent with the Friars, and yet nearly dead last in the AL West. They finally got over the hump of finally being able to beat their big brothers and the Dodgers, and yet this is what's happening. What the hell?
Yeah, they're sitting in 4th place in the NL West. So
what is happening?
Wonder what is going on.
You think they might have drunk themselves into a coma after finally beating the Dodgers last year?
I got a better question. You think everybody in that team got ringworm all of a sudden?
Probably.
I mean, might be something to consider. Because I mean, they're all struggling like hell.
Yeah,
Now, I give you
they're
another
probably,
team.
They might be freaking stuck. They might be freaking stuck in the freaking might be stuck in the what's the word I'm looking for? I know I got it stuck in my head. Stuck in their homes in the fetal position, just wincing and praying like, "Make it stop!" Oh my
Stop, please, I beg of you. But I give you about another team that's not doing very well is the White Sox. And
Chicago.
Now, let me explain something real quick because I saw this. I saw this tweet a couple of days ago. The Cardinals were playing the White Sox, and this is professional baseball, ladies and gentlemen. I am not kidding you. Batter was standing there, and batter just simply walk off the box, just as strike 3 was called. He just simply walk on, right on back to the bench. Strike 3 was called. He just walk on back. Didn't even swing the bat. No nothing. No effort.
That's when you know. That's when you know. That's when you know in your heart. Okay, that he's just had enough of this bullshit.
I mean, this is the thing that's frustrating. Where's the discipline? I mean,
because honestly, it just feels like he just stopped caring, and it's sad, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that you don't want. I mean, you don't want to go around and say that they quit out there, but
it just feels like they just don't care anymore. It feels like they just it's sad. It's really sad, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like something's wrong here. So, like something's happening here, and I hate seeing it.
Yeah.
You know?
And what about the Cardinals? Good grief!
What is going on at the gate? What is going on over in the gateway? You know?
Are they rebuilding in some degree? Or
the Cardinals are sitting dead last in the NL Central.
And this is the NL Central, not the AL Comedy Central.
Yeah, this is the NL Central. They sitting dead last with a 38 and 52 record. They're 11.5 games behind Cincinnati. And, you know, I know most people say, oh, they're turning it around. They're going to turn it around. They're going to get back in the playoff hunt.
Okay, if they're going to turn it around, when?
Yeah, when? When? I'm waiting for the answer. Tell me, I'm waiting.
Guys, I don't see it.
Yeah, where is it? Where is it? I'm waiting.
And meanwhile, like I said, both Kansas City and Oakland, they're just there. I mean, Kansas City.
And their fans and Oakland's fans are so sick of this. They're doing a reverse boycott with signs saying "Sell the fucking team" just to piss off the owners. You know?
Yeah. Kansas City, they're at 26 and 65. Oakland is at 25 and 67. Wait, two teams trying to get to 100 losses. Who's going to get there first?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, and like I said, I think if you're the Royals fans, you're just waiting around the Chiefs begin the preseason.
Yeah, a team I feel a player I feel sorry for that's been really hitting rock bottom is Steven Strasburg of the Nationals because a player who's had so much potential. Because if you remember when he made his pitching debut, he came out of the gate like a bat out of hell. Okay, on that mound was just slinging heat and just knew how to bend the ball to his will. And then he stumbled a bit and he had to go back and hit the grind stuff. But he came back was just doing great. Won a World Series ring. But then what happened?
Well, I don't want to use these two words, but I'm going to use them. Damaged goods. I mean, and that is something which you don't want to give to any player. But damaged goods.
And it's sad because he had so much potential. So much potential. He was so good. He was so much good. He could have been a fantastic ace. You know.
Yeah. And how do you think the Nationals feel? I mean, they're basically rebuilding at this point because we know last year they traded Juan Soto to San Diego.
Yeah, San Diego. Soto went to the Padres.
Yeah, and the Nationals haven't been the same since. They're struggling. They're making a very, very perfect stay in the cellar of the NL East because they're staying there to the point where the rats are beginning to look sexy to them. I mean, it's just that bad for some of these teams. I mean, and I know most of the folks are saying, well, they're gonna get bad. They're gonna get bad eventually. Kind of hard
Yeah,
to do that. It's
when?
kind of hard
When?
to do that when you have owners that are cheap, 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 cheap.
They're
I mean,
they're so cheap. They make Eugene Krabs look like a genius.
now
Lord.
Tampa Bay can get away with it
Yeah,
because you know.
because small town markets, and
hmm
that's the curse of the small town market.
Like I said, Tampa Bay's problem, even though they're sitting in first place in the AL East, their problem is nobody's coming to their games.
Which is because again it goes back to that because it goes back to their piece of shit stadium, which is Tropicana, which, like you said, is the coffin, also known as the coffin.
Yeah,
Even though they are trying their damnedest to get themselves a brand new stadium, which is still in the works. Hopefully they can get the funding to get that greenlit, and they can get themselves a brand new stadium. Which hopefully, if it goes through, they can actually get some fans to actually go there, and they can actually get that snowballing.
Yeah, that's what I say. When you can't even sell out the stadium for the playoffs, you know you got problems. And
Yeah, like you said, it's a coffin for a reason. You call it the coffin for a reason. Okay.
Yeah, I usually call it that empty tomb of a stadium. It's just a head scratcher. Let's go ahead and move on, fellas. Head on out to the court, the NBA court.
Because we got a lot of because even though the NBA season is over and done, we got a lot of big news been going on all season. More specifically in the virtual world, because NBA 2K24 is coming soon, and we can now announce the cover star for NBA 2K24. And how fitting, we can now officially announce this for NBA
2K24 is on.
Why not? It makes sense. One more time for the man upstairs. It is the late great Kobe Bryant. Will be gracing his presence, cover star for NBA 2K24.
Well, he deserves it, first of all.
Yes, he does.
This man is a legend, so he deserves to be the cover. But I think Malik brought up something on Discord, on the VWU Discord, on the VW Sports Discord. He brought up something. Does anyone still care about NBA 2K24?
I mean, I still do, to be quite honest.
Yeah, look. Yeah, because to be fair, it's the NBA 2K has the same issues, same issue Madden has. Exclusive, and it's down to two words: exclusive rights. Which is the same reason why Madden is in its way, which is in its state that it's in. Nobody wants to play it because it's the exclusive rights. Nobody cares about it. Because all they care about is Ultimate Team and My Team, okay? Because of microtransactions. That's it.
And I think NBA, you got My Career.
My career and My Team, which means microtransactions for cards and cost and gear and shit, and that's it.
And also, like I said, and it's a tremendous honor for the late great Kobe Bryant. Because he had one hell of a career.
Sure, he's had some ugly moments in his career, but that's just a small dot in the man who's basically helped change the narrative of what a man could be in basketball. Hell, who actually wanted to move forward with women's basketball. I actually remember he was in an interview with one of the interviewers, and he was talking about how he loved seeing his girls play basketball. He said, "Didn't you?" And one of the interviewers said, "Didn't you want to have a boy?" He was like, "No, I love my girls." It was like, "Why?" Like, because I like girls playing basketball. I was like, that man's a proud father.
I think that was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, was it on Jimmy Kimmel?
I think so. I'm not too sure, but I think it was on Jimmy Kimmel when he made that statement.
Yeah.
Let me also move on from the video game world. We'll come back to it later. But another thing I want to discuss, the NBA is doing an in-season tournament.
Oh, you mean? Yeah. I think it's like for their summer league, correct?
No, well, they're actually doing an in-season. They're gonna do a tournament in the middle of the season.
I don't know how I feel about that.
What?
Yay.
So here's the thing: what they did is that they made 6 separate pools to do a tournament, something like the World Cup.
Okay.
And they're doing it in the middle of the season.
So around All-Star weekend?
No, they're doing. I wouldn't necessarily say in the middle of the season. They plan on start doing it in November. Just as the season is getting going. So
Okay.
now here's the thing, and basically they're doing this for the NBA Cup. Now let me say this. Let me ask this question: what was the NBA's problem last season? Injuries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because too many games.
So, what's the NBA's answer? Let's
More games.
Add more games. Oh my God.
Yep. Let's do a tournament in the middle of the season. I mean,
That's
Nobody's
like them
wrong
saying,
here,
that's,
right?
that's basically them saying, "Oh my God, that's a grease fire. What do we do? Hey, give me a cup of water. Let's splash it on there. That'll work."
I mean, because what could possibly go wrong? This is how come the Milwaukee Bucks lost to the Miami Heat in the first round because of injuries.
Oy vey.
I mean, but some folks, it's a hard time. They usually take a hard time listening.
If this stops the Lakers, sure.
Now,
Well, wow, we haven't even started the season. I felt the salt.
oh man, sure. Jose, did you open up a molten salt factory we need to know of? You plan on being the new mascot? You plan on being the new mascot for molten salt?
Just like Salt Bay. But yeah,
I expect to see Jose walking around with the umbrella.
Just walking around with an umbrella with the moltens on the side, just
and him going, "I'm singing."
Get in the rain, I'm singing all your salt.
Now let's stick to the basketball, fellas, because we also have there's a trade. Damian Lillard wants out of Portland.
I wonder why.
And the Blazers are willing to wait months to trade Damian.
They are really trying to get the best possible deal for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and I think, like I said, they're willing to wait months. Gee, this is going to be very, very interesting. You have a disgruntled star wanting out, and you're saying that we're going to keep him, we're going to hold him, we're going to wait, even if it takes months. We're going to wait until we find the perfect trade in which we want. Now, I give Miami credit. Miami is making moves because
they're basically wheeling and dealing.
Miami is making moves because the rumor has it that Damian Lillard's agent is basically telling other organizations don't even try because Damian wants to go to Miami. Now,
which is fair because honestly, Miami is the hot spot in the East right now with Jimmy Butler and his ragtag group.
Yeah. Now, Victor Oladipo, I think he's traded to Oklahoma City.
Ooh.
So they're making moves. Can you imagine Damian Lillard and Jimmy Butler on the Miami Heat?
Oof, that's a tag team. That could be a vicious tag team.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Coach Eric Spoelstra is going to have a lot of basketballs doing practice. Trust me.
He's probably rubbing his hands like, I got a lot of plays I can work with this.
So, and I'm pretty sure Pat Riley, is really working behind the scenes to get Damian Lillard to Miami any way he can. And I think that if they get this deal done, Miami's going to be a very tough team to beat in the East.
Most definitely. Miami will be the place to be in the East.
Now, another thing I want to bring up is Boston trading Marcus Smart to Memphis.
Marcus Smart in Grizzly country.
Well, to be fair, Grizzlies need if you look at the Grizzlies roster, they consist of young guys that needed a bit of veteran leadership. So
true. You're not wrong. Marcus Smart, although he is known as the flop master, if you've seen your fair share of Shaq to the Fool, thank you.
Of course.
He is a veteran who knows how to play the game. Aside from his flops, he has known to be a good man who knows how to be consistent. His roles in Boston can be contributed.
Well,
and I have to agree. Memphis can get to that next level, but the problem is they very have much that inexperiencedness with those young guys, and they do need a good veteran to get them to that next level. And I think Marcus Smart could be that guy if he can keep his head on straight.
I think also another thing to consider, Jacob, this is a perfect trade for Memphis because John Morant is suspended for the first 25 games of the upcoming season.
Thank God, because that dumbass cannot keep his foot in his mouth.
And also, Grizzlies also signed Derrick Rose too.
D Rose. Look, okay. We can all agree D Rose is a phenomenal athlete. The problem is the poor dude. Poor dude's like a glass cannon, you know.
Injury prone.
Yeah, very injury prone. The poor dude cannot catch a break.
Now,
but here's another thing you guys got to remember. He went to college in Memphis.
So basically, it's like a homecoming for him.
Yeah. And I think also another thing to consider, I think that this is going to help John Morant when he gets through with his suspension. Because now someone could
hold on to the leash.
They could help him learn and tell him, look, man.
Hold back, you dumbass.
Look, man, you have potential here. Don't shoot
Stop
it away.
screwing around.
Yeah. Don't shoot it away. Do you have a golden opportunity here? We have a team that can actually compete in the Western Conference now. So,
yeah. To quote the shop teacher in South Park, quit screwing around. Hold on, I gotta get my chaw voice. Quit screwing around.
I thought for a moment that it's gonna be that guy that keeps on saying drugs are bad.
No, that's Mr. Mackey. You got to talk like there was this. If you remember your old South Park episodes, there was this dude who was the shop teacher who always fantasizes about his ex-wife who died in a plane crash. He said, it always says, "Quit screwing around." You gotta think you got a big tub of chewing tobacco in your mouth. You know. Okay. But yeah, so basically, if you got a couple of veterans there, that'll definitely keep Ja Morant on a short leash. Just that'll tell him, quit screwing around and you actually focus, you dope.
Now, Zion Williamson is in the news. For a different reason, Jacob.
Okay, because I thought for a second, what did this dope do now?
Well, this is a different reason. And I'm reading this from ESPN. New Orleans Pelicans forward Zion Williamson knows his battles to stay on the court is going to take discipline, but he admitted Monday night that it's been a struggle so far in his young NBA career. In a surprise appearance on the Gil's Arena podcast, that's hosted by Gilbert Arenas,
Agent Zero.
Williamson spoke about dealing with issues that had limited him to just playing 114 regular season games in 4 years. He was asked about eating healthy to stay in game shape. It's hard, man, Williams said. I'm 20, 22, have all the money in the world. Well, it feels like all the money in the world. It's hard. I'm at that point because of certain things. I'm putting back the wisdom around me. I don't want to say older because they get defensive. But I'm putting people around me with wisdom. Put me on game into certain things and just go from there. Williamson is listed as 6'6", 284 pounds. Now, let me say this. Talk is cheap.
And actions speak louder than words.
Yeah. Let me just get out of the way. Talk is cheap. Because you could talk a very, very good game. But let's see you put it into action.
Mm-hmm. Actions speak louder than words, Mr. Williamson.
Yes, let's see you put that into action.
Mm-hmm.
We all know your off-court incidents. Fatherman,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching your next video on Pornhub in the future.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Moving on.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that we're hearing what you're saying, Mr. Williamson.
We just don't give a
See
damn.
it. We want to see it. We want to see you be disciplined about your actions. Because you should be playing more than 114 games in 4 years. Yeah, we know. Injuries has taken a toll on you. We know. We understand. But now we want to see some effort. And I'm pretty sure New Orleans wants to see some effort. Because they're paying you big money for you to be out there, not to be sitting on the court being a cheerleader for your teammates.
Come on. Time to put in the work, son.
Yes, I mean it's time for you. Go ahead.
The grindstone is right here waiting.
Well, speaking of putting in the work, what do you think the Knicks are gonna do?
Here's the thing. New York is showing something here. Okay, they're showing that they want to be taken back seriously. Okay. They are proving that they can be a good threat in the East, okay? Because for what we've seen the past couple of seasons, they want to be known as a possible threat in the East, okay? Yeah. With how good they've been playing, okay?
That part's obvious, but
sure they've had some bad luck, with injuries and some string of bad games and all that stuff, okay? But that happens,
Oh, but I'm talking about, can they even do that with the fact that they got the tendency of getting rid of star power mid-seasons?
For causing a ruckus.
What I missed? I cooked myself some food. I'm sorry.
Well, now that our regular is back from his food trip. We're talking about discussing about, can the Knicks get back into the consistency that they were, considering the fact they got rid of a lot of good star power in the middle of last season.
Let me just say this. I think the Knicks have potential to be
not
probably
just the
one
Knicks.
of the best.
Don't forget about Brooklyn as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Brooklyn, I don't know, considering the fact that they got rid of both Kyrie and KD. Yes, it's good thing because they got rid of both a cancer and a inconsistent idiot.
Which one is?
I got a question. Hold on, I got a question. Do you trust Ben Simmons?
No.
No.
Hell, no one would trust the Knicks even though they did call the snake remover to get the snake out.
Well, the snake is making it very, very home. If referring to Kyrie Irving as the snake, he's making.
That's what Chisel Donis says to him. Calls him the snake.
Yeah, he's making a perfect home for him in Dallas. And poor Dallas, by the way. Before they got Kyrie, they were in the playoff hunt. Once they got Kyrie, they missed the playoffs altogether.
And the Denver Nuggets won the championship.
Now, also, let me just say this. Cody, since you're back here with us from your food hibernation.
I wasn't having a food hibernation. My stomach was hungry, so I cooked up something in the back.
I'm kind of surprised you didn't set your apartment on fire.
Apartment?
Okay, house. Now, I don't mean Dr. House from House MD, but that's beside the point. But how you think your Pacers are going to do this year?
As we saw in the summer series, they actually picked up a win.
Oh, yeah, speaking of the summer series, did you guys see this
blind?
This sphere from in Las Vegas, welcoming NBA teams in Las Vegas. They had like a baseball sphere.
Pacers picked up a good win.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm not crying about it, Brandon. I'm happy.
Well, the Summer League is basically Oh God.
The Orlando Magic got their asses whooped.
The summer's gonna get a little bit too happy. We better go ahead and move on to Slam Ball. Slam Ball is coming.
We need to continue on. We can confirm Slam Ball is actually going to be coming to fruition. I do believe it's going to start next year, 2024.
Actually, it started this summer, this month.
This month? Yeah, okay. I think at the end of July, correct?
Let me stroll up a little bit because I'm reading this from Discord. Week 1 is from July the 21st through the 23rd.
July 20th weekend.
Mm-hmm. Well, hold on. Let me finish, Jacob.
Yeah, please, because
Week 2 is July 27th through July the 30th. Week 3 is August the 3rd through August the 6th. Week 4 is August the 10th through August the 13th. And the playoffs are August the 15th and August the 17th.
That's actually smart because when they finish, it's just the start of the NFL season.
Yeah, by the time they get through, NFL preseason will be in full swing. Now, since we are about to get ready to talk about football,
Well, there's not really anything going on as much as NFL. I mean, what is there to talk about? I mean, Patrick Mahomes built a house.
Well, hold on there, Speedy Gonzalez. Hold on. Now we do need to talk about college football.
Oh,
and
yikes.
Let me explain about what happened in Northwestern. And I'll make this short and sweet because the All-Star game is supposed to start at the top of the hour.
Yeah, 8 minutes.
Northwestern fired head coach Pat Fitzgerald because there was a hazing scandal at Northwestern.
Now, before we continue, we all know hazing is a traditional college thing. Every college fraternity does it to initiate their new guys, the new guys into their college. And if they don't like it, they leave and they all laugh at them and stuff. They've been doing it for centuries. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Until blah blah blah.
Yeah. Now, like I said, we've all seen Animal House.
Yeah.
And they made where they had the pledges in their underwear bend over and take a paddle, and the guy says, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?" Okay.
That was in CW.
We've seen many movies and TV shows do a sort of parody or tribute of the.
Are you saying Animal House or Animal Control?
Well, hold on. It was Animal House. That was during the 80s. That's way before your time, Cody. But here's the thing. Yeah, I mean, the way how they did hazing nowadays is just wrong,
ribbing people,
dangerous, and and all this happened under Fitzgerald's watch.
Mm-hmm.
So someone had to take the fall. Someone had to be held responsible. Unfortunately, it was Pat Fitzgerald, so he got fired. The school announced its firing yesterday. Now they're keeping the coaching staff in place. They just have no idea who's the interim head coach, and the timing is bad because you got college football season coming up around the bend.
Yep.
So it's
college football, the NFL season.
Now we do know that next month we got the NFL preseason gets underway, starting out first with the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah. It is weird that we just went flew by the summer it's like a breeze, like a fresh, cool breeze in a beach.
Let me ask you this question, Cody. Would you rather for us staying in the summer and watch more and more houses get burned because of the summer heat?
It's not well. If you replace the heat with the floods.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, what? It's true. What the hell do you want me to do?
Well, probably not bring it up, but that's beside the point. Also, like we said,
there is actually one thing I saw. Oh wait, there's one that I did see yesterday that happened in Charlotte. Do you know the arena that's in Charlotte?
Yeah, the Spectrum.
All-Star game again.
That caught in a fire.
Huh?
Yeah, the arena was had a fire yesterday.
Wait.
On about.
Okay. Who let Michael Jordan cook?
You talking about Spectrum?
No, I think it was an arena in Charlotte. I saw like a Charlotte arena got caught on fire.
All right, let's see. Charlotte has 2 arenas, so which one?
You better be specific.
Yeah, you talking about Spectrum or PNC?
PNC's in Y-League.
I am legit trying to figure this.
It's either Spectrum or Bojangles.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh, that's South Carolina. Raleigh's in South Carolina.
Raleigh's in North Carolina, Jacob. That's the state capital. That's where the Hurricanes are. But,
I heard about this yesterday. I think I heard about it yesterday.
Well, while you're doing your research, we're gonna move on.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Yeah. We're gonna move on while you're doing your research. Now, ESPN has been firing folks left and right over the past couple of weeks.
And that happened yesterday, last week actually, with some of the people that have been in ESPN for years.
Yeah, Susie Colbert got let go. Max Kellerman got let go.
But the people that actually commentate the basketball games.
Yeah, Jeff Van Gundy got let go. Keyshawn Johnson got let go. I think Steve Young got let go. I think I'm trying to make sure I got the total right. Yeah, even the one that does the not Mel Kiper, but the other guy, Todd McShay, he got let go.
Bring that before the All-Star game begins.
And I think the thing of it is, in total, they said in total about 20 folks have been let go. Now I think you have to consider that the ones that's making this move is ESPN's bosses, Disney, and I'm pretty sure
Michael frickin' Rat. Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me put a little bit of context because only three people in this call knows about Michael Rat, and that's me, Cody, and Brandon.
Well, not me.
Okay. So, over in the world of Madhouse Entertainment, in the world of New Dawn Pro, Adam has Mickey Mouse as one of his wrestlers, and one of our favorite friends, Maddie, likes to call him Michael Rat as a joke. And
don't we do San Denari? Ayo!
Shut up, Hagen. You're not in the
Pacers are gonna flop.
I think
Cody being Cody.
I was about to say Cody wants to be this show's Ed McMahon. But that's beside the point. Continue, Jacob.
So anytime we see Mickey Mouse do a match, whether it's in the junior heavyweights or in the tag team or whatever, we like to call him Michael Rat. So anytime Disney, so it got to the point where anytime Disney decides to rear its ugly head and do anything stupid, whether it's anything to do with the LGBT community or something stupid, we just say, "Damn you, Michael Rat." So when it comes to this, yeah.
So they let go a lot of folks, and as Cody was bringing up before the show got started, you look at what's going on with Diamond Sports and the fact that they're pretty much asking the teams, "Hey, we still want to advertise your games, but we want to do it at a lesser fee." But the thing of it is, and I think most people begin to realize it now, is that regional sports networks are pretty much dying at this point. Folks are cutting the cord. They're not interested in watching cable anymore. Now everyone, like I said before, everybody is streaming. In fact, we brought this up. The NFL decided to put an entire Super Bowl game on Twitter. Super Bowl 42 between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes. And the NFL has joined the Twitter trend of people uploading movies because they're like, hey, you want to see a movie? Here's Spider-Man. You want to see a movie that's good? Here's the B movie.
Yeah. You want to see a football team that choked away a Super Bowl? Here's your chance.
Or wrestling. I seen one
Oh my
video.
God. I want to talk about something.
I think. Go ahead, Jose, because I know you want to say something real quick.
I kind of want to move to the ice.
Okay.
There's really nothing happening in the ice, so. Hey, that's just me. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let Jose have the floor.
Okay, let him cook.
Are you done? Are you done? Okay, good. Who remembers Alex DeBrincat?
The Brincat.
The Brincat.
Brincat?
Yes. From Ottawa, the Ottawa Senators.
Oh, from Ottawa. That's.
Well, I just want to tell you, Ottawa finished the trade with Detroit.
With the Red Wings, okay.
And the Brincat has signed a 4-year, $31.5 million contract with the Red Wings. The annual average salary is $7,875,000.
Interesting. Now, since we're in hockey, we're gonna make the story real quick. Tim Tebow is gonna own a hockey team.
Whoa,
Lord.
So here's the thing: Tim Tebow has joined I guess, an ownership that's going to plan to own an ECHL hockey team.
Oh, the East Coast Hockey League. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I've heard about them.
Yeah, so not only is he's going to be part of the ownership group that's going to own a team that's going to own a team in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. So Lake Tahoe's getting a hockey team, an ECHL hockey team. Something tells me they're going to be helping the Vegas Golden Knights a couple of years down the road. So, but very intriguing, and this same ownership group already owns a hockey team in Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Icemen. So, very, very intriguing major step that Tim Tebow is about to embark on.
Interesting.
So, nice to see that even though the NFL didn't work out for him, at least he landed on his feet. I think he still has a commentary job on the SEC network.
Yeah, he does.
So it's nice to see nice to see Tim Tebow keeping himself busy.
Yeah.
Now, before we call it an evening, before we call it a night, we know that the All-Star game, in fact, is already after 7 o'clock Central Time. So we know the All-Star game is about to get underway in a few minutes. But before it does go underway,
I can probably see the baseball fans just running up to the bar, just like, give me my beer, you motherfucker, and my peanuts.
What?
It's true.
Moving on.
Yeah. So, but I just want to say this real quick, and we'll be gone. But we want to thank you all for tuning in, sitting down, watching us. Thank you from the Mississippi Delta Devil, the Sleeping Beauty, the high school graduate, the Hoosier, and the Raging Cajun. We want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us this evening. And Jacob, I'm going to go ahead and let you have the final words.
Thank you very much, Mr. Carter. And yes, it's been a very interesting week to say the least in the world of sports ball, to say the least. But it's been a good one to say the least. And it's been a good week good couple of weeks for us. And it's been fun for us. 84 episodes. It's great for us, honestly. We're still chugging and bugging. And we're not stopping yet. And things are going to keep interesting, to say the least. All-Star Weekend's just about to finish up for Major League Baseball, and we're about to get into the second act, which means things are about to get a lot of interesting. Because when we get to the second act of Major League Baseball, that means it's time for playoff pushing. That means we're going to see a lot of insanity. So
I can feel Major League Baseball having some labor pains and someone yelling, "Push, push, push!"
Oh my God!
Yeah, definitely.
That's probably going to be the fans when NFL season rolls around next month.
That's true because when we get to the second half of the year, that means everybody get your
folks
cleaned up and ready to go.
Plus, football fans, next month in September, we are going to be talking a lot about football.
August, first of all, can I just catch up there? August, first of all, that's when the
I said August.
Anyways, moving on. Anyways, we'll talk about that when we get to there. But anyways, we got to go. It is time for us to wrap up, clock in, and head out. We got head out. Until then, we will see you guys next week. Cody, Jose, Brandon, and Carter. Jacob, we will see you guys next Tuesday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, on the VWU Sports Podcast YouTube channel. Until then, have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the All-Star game over on Fox. Until then, good night, everybody.
Also, don't ask me what the hell he's doing over here.
Fuck you.
We'll see you all next Tuesday. What the All-Star game start?